Girl, let's be honest, where we talk about real life, real feelings, and real girl talk, completely unfiltered. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the bonus episode of Girl, Let's Be Honest.
Let's go.
Okay, so I've been dying to tell you about my experience as the other woman. My God, you guys, this is so bad. Okay, so there's this guy. We'll call him like a hometown hero.
Okay.
I will not give this man any clout. He does not deserve it. He's a piece of shit. I saw him at the gym. 6'4", tatted, athletic, just had like this natural built body. I could tell like, okay, he definitely is an athlete, built like an athlete. And this was at the time of my dating where I was seeing this one guy. I would give men that I was seeing, I would give them girl nicknames. So this was Adriana Grande. But I remember he told me that girls out here in Oregon have no game. Like they won't go up to a guy. Like he's from Chicago, and Chicago girls would just walk up to you and say, "Hey, do you have a girlfriend?" if they were into you. And so I was like, "Oh shit, I never thought about that." Okay, so this was like I was at the gym with Alex, and I was like on the stair stepper, and when I was getting off, he was foam rolling like in the studio. So I was like, "Oh my God." So we like went to go get our stuff, and I go, "I have to go give him my number." And Alex was like, "Are you serious?" And I was like,
"You're so brave."
You're so brave. And I was like, "Yes." And then I saw him walking out the door. So I started running after him. I was running after him, and I was like, "Hey." And he turned around, and I was like, "Do you have a girlfriend?" And I'll never forget, he said, "No, why? Are you trying to be mine?" And I said, "I don't know. Maybe. Maybe." Okay, and then he was like getting into a Mercedes, but I also had a Mercedes at that time. And so I was walking over to mine after we had exchanged numbers, and he was like, "Is this you?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh yeah, mine's right over there." And I was like, "Oh, twin," you know? And then turns out that was his friend's car.
Dick.
You can't even say it with a straight face. If my daughter was here, she'd be like, "Yeah, remember that?" He rode a bicycle.
Nothing against it.
I'm sorry.
We live in Oregon, okay? There's nothing against it. Only when you're just trying to be someone that you're not.
It's true.
Yeah.
So I remember that night, I went to go watch him play basketball. He invited me to come watch basketball. I was like, "Do you want to like go get some food after?" Because I'm like trying to like go on a date. And then he was like, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah." I'm like, "Okay, I'll drop my friend off, and then I'll come meet you up." And then he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll come swoop you." And then he's like, texted me and was like, "Yeah, not gonna lie, I don't really have money for food. Do you maybe want to buy me some?" And I was like, all right, that's fine. That's fine. This was like how it was.
Okay.
And I was blinded
Yeah.
by his beauty because he was a dick. And so, and then, you talked about like hitting your steering wheel.
Yeah.
I would leave his house, bam, 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 on the fucking steering wheel. I'm like, why am I doing this to myself?
Yeah.
The sex isn't good because all he's doing is like pump, 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 finish as fast as possible.
Jackhammer.
He does not even want to like touch my vagina with anything else.
He probably doesn't know how.
No, he just did not. Like, I remember the first thing he asked me was like, "Yeah, so I'm not really that like into sex. Do you think you just want to give me head?" And I was like, "I am not the one. Absolutely not. I'm not just gonna like give you head. That's crazy." So then this was his like, he told me I was just trying to get off as fast as possible so that way you wouldn't enjoy it and you wouldn't keep coming back. I'm sorry, what? Yeah,
There are no words.
literally, and this was just, like, normal for him. But then he would do things where he would be, like, really sweet and, like, hold my hand in public or, like, whatever, but not too much. He would
Just
just
the slightest spread of butter
spread butter.
just on the corner for you. Just for a little
Yeah.
nibble.
And so I was like, "What is going on?" And then he'd be like, "I'm actually a piece of shit, like, this isn't what you want." I'm like, so this goes on for the whole summer, and then I would go over to his house. He lived right down the street. He lived off the road that's close to both our house,
Yeah.
across from the school,
Okay.
so not too far.
Yeah.
And when he would say, "Come over,"
Socks
on my way,
running.
on my way.
Yeah.
But he would do really weird things. But on his social media, there was nothing. There was no comments, there was no girls, there was no nothing, like, there was no girlfriend.
Yeah. There was no sign.
He played football, and he went pro, and he got in some trouble, but he had a large following, and he was just, like, rebuilding this brand. He was, clean, doing all these things. So, I thought, "Oh, yeah, definitely no girlfriend because there's nothing here." He lived in a Oxford house.
Yeah.
I met his roommates, I knew them, I was in the program with them, nobody said anything, um, and he was just very hot and cold, breadcrumbing the fuck out of me, would always ask me to buy him food. I remember one time we went to Montage, he bought me food. "Whatever you want,
Oh.
get whatever you want." I was like, "Oh
Yeah.
my god, he's gonna buy me
I'm
food?"
putting chicken in my mac
Oh my
tonight.
god. I got the
I'm
po
getting an
I got
appetizer.
the shrimp po' boy. Okay,
I'm getting the Portland punch tonight.
so then he would, like, open my text and leave me on read.
Oh.
Snapchat, I'm sorry. He would sometimes text me, but mostly he would talk to me through Snapchat,
Mm.
and he'd leave me on read, and then I would be like, "What the fuck?" And then he'd open that, and then he'd leave that on read, and then so he was just, like, tormenting me.
Yeah.
Well, one day he was like, "You know what? I'm just a piece of shit." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "I have a girlfriend." And I'm like and I'm
Okay,
like
well, he admitted it
and I go, "No, you don't. How could you have a girlfriend? Like, I'm with you
all the time.
all the time." And
Mhm.
he's like, "Well, I do, and yeah, you just don't wanna be around a guy like me." So then I'm like, "Think, think, 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 think." I start saving our conversations because, they disappear after 24 hours
Oh, and Snapchat.
and Snapchat.
Okay.
And he goes, "What the
Why?
fuck are you doing?" And then he gets so mad at me. And then he texts me the next day, "You know what? I don't have a girlfriend. I was just trying to tell you that so you'd leave me alone.
Oh, now we're gonna try and be mean. Okay.
Now we're backtracking. You just wanted me to hate you, so I leave you alone because you didn't want to see me anymore." So then he tries this. Ding, 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 ding. I'm
Save,
saving those
save, save,
motherfucking
save,
messages.
save.
So then that's it. And then I go to the chiropractor, and I hadn't seen my chiropractor for a while, but me and my chiropractor go way back. He treated my ex-fiance, he started his practice at my CrossFit gym, like, we're tight, and he loves to gossip. So he's like, "What's up? What's new? Have you been dating? What's been going on?" And I was like, "Actually, yes. Does this name mean anything to you, this motherfucker?" And he goes, "Oh, yeah. I know his girlfriend."
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I'm sorry, what?
His his what?
Who? Who is she?
Yeah.
Shows me gives me all the goods. This is her. This is who she was. I don't know if they were married or in a long-term relationship, but she had gotten out of a long-term relationship with
They were
another.
married.
Oh, they were married. Okay. I'm so sorry. For those listening to this bonus episode, she knows this motherfucker. She knows the girlfriend.
I have known him since we were in middle school, actually, turns out. So crazy that that even happened.
This was a fun story to tell off the rip. She was married to somebody, her ex-husband. They got a divorce, and she met this guy,
Mhm.
the one that I had been seeing all summer long, months. And then I wait because it's almost Thanksgiving. And then once Thanksgiving's over, I send her a DM and I'm like, "Hey girl, I'm so sorry.
Ugh, devastating to hear girl text.
I'm so sorry.
Mhm.
I didn't want to even ruin your Thanksgiving. I wanted you to enjoy your holiday. I think, I just found out about you and I think you need to know what's been going on." She was so kind. She was so kind. "Thank you so much. You saved me so much heartbreak." So I think that they had been together for like 8 months at this point. But she moved to another state when she
With
first met him.
with him.
No,
On her
on her
own?
own
Okay.
because she wanted a fresh start,
Yeah.
or she got promoted at her job and they sent her there. I don't know exactly what her story is, but I know that she was in another state, and
Mhm.
that's why I never saw her, and that's why he was able to, like, get
Live the
away with
double life.
this.
Yeah.
Yes. Because even in those first text messages where he said, "I have a girlfriend," she's not even here, and I don't even know if she's doing the same thing to me that I'm doing to her, and this
Okay.
was why I was like, "Ding, ding, ding, ding," saving these messages.
Yeah.
So, then she starts asking me questions, "Do you have any proof? Like, just can you send me everything you have? I just wanna make sure that if he tries to deny it." So I sent her everything I have, and I'm showing these text messages, like, him come over, all this stuff,
Uh-huh.
what I have in my text thread, and
Yeah.
then the screenshots from Snapchat.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "I'm sorry, this is all I have." A lot of our communication was through Snapchat. And she's like, "No problem." And then 2 days go by, and I think I found something else.
Mhm.
So I went to go send it to her. I'm blocked.
Ugh.
And of course, during this time, he's texting me,
Mhm.
"You're gonna fucking regret this. Like, you're so full of shit. Like, you don't know what you're talking about." They have matching tattoos. He's like, "That's not who I'm with." I'm like, "You have matching tattoos, bro. You don't know what you're talking about," all this stuff. She blocks me. I wanted to see, like, what was going on.
Yeah.
So he blocked me a while ago. Just he got mad that I wasn't responding to him and he blocked me on everything except Snapchat, of
Course.
course.
Fucking snap.
And then okay, yeah, he blocked me on the phone. I'd made a Google Voice phone number. So I texted him from the Google Voice.
You didn't get out here that easy.
So this was before I found out about her. Um, he blocked me, made the Google Voice. I had made cookies. So I was like texting him, "Hey, it's Nikki." He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, I made these cookies. Do you want me to drop off some?" He's like, "Yeah, but I'm not home. I'm in Eugene for a football game." Huh. That's weird that you would go to a football game.
Mhm.
He's like, "Yeah, it's my first time being back." I'm like, I find out later he was with her at that football game. Yeah. But anyway, so that's how we were communicating. So I'm blocked. I make a new Instagram on a different device because they're so smart that if you make a new account on the same device he blocked you on, you're still
You can't,
blocked.
yeah.
So I had to pull out the old tablet, dust it off, wait 3 hours for it to charge, to turn on the Apple sign was on there for so long. I was like, "Can you hurry up, please?"
Please.
So then, of course, I'm stalking them both at this point.
Yeah.
They're so in love. They celebrate 1 year together. He moves down there. He gets her pregnant. Second baby, by the way. Different woman. Is not in that kid's life, like, at all. They are building this beautiful life. They're doing content together, all this stuff. He starts doing drugs again.
It actually did look like they were starting to get, like, good. I was like, "Oh, shit. You
Yeah.
know what?
If she wanted to take him back, if she wanted to forgive him, that's her.
Her."
I did my part.
Yeah.
I felt so disrespectful as the other woman. It was
Yeah.
eating me alive. I was physically ill. What am I gonna tell her?
Yeah.
She didn't want she didn't wanna let him go. That's fine. That's her prerogative, like,
Yeah.
but she got pregnant, and he ended up relapsing and leaving her.
Yeah.
And as far as we know, he's a creature of the night somewhere around
I'm
here
pretty sure he yeah.
in the hometown.
I think he's here for sure.
I have not seen him.
I haven't I think the last I saw was that he was back here. I think he had, like, recently posted something, like, maybe a year or so ago
Okay.
that
I quit looking. Like, as soon as, like, me and E got
yeah.
serious,
Bye. Who
I
even are
can't
you?
see him back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just quit looking, but this is the only time this has ever happened to me.
That's good.
So I had to share that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope she's doing well.
I hope she's doing well too.
Yeah.
It seems like I mean, I'm pretty sure we still follow each other on social media. Uh, it looks like her and her baby are living a really beautiful, happy life
Yeah.
together.
Thriving.
Yeah,
I hope he
without
doesn't
him.
yeah, I hope he doesn't fuck that up for her.
I hope he fucks off forever and lets her just live in peace.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, it's so I remember you first telling me this story and I was like, "Wait, this person? Holy shit."
That would be the one.
Yeah.
Mm.
And he's also very hot.
He's
I will give him that.
and he's an island boy. I'm sorry this how did we not connect dots before right now? Holy shit.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're from the same island.
Um, n no.
Okay.
His family's he's from a different island.
Okay.
Yeah. Still trash. There's lots of trash that float around the island, so
They floated their way to
they
Oregon
did.
from
Yeah,
the
a
from
lot
the
of people do make their
from
way
the
down here.
islands, yeah. Anyway.
Um, I was also the other woman, before my Voldemort story, by choice.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Before you grew up
Yeah.
and realized.
That, like, "What am I doing?"
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely the other person that I was seeing while I
Mm.
was seeing Voldemort.
You knew he had a girlfriend?
I didn't for a while, and then, I found out, and I just didn't care because
Yeah.
he always made it seem first of all, huge mistake listening to that, but he always made it seem like it was never serious, and we were never serious, and I was just so in party mode that I was like, "You a
Your
fuck."
your judgment was clouded.
Oh,
Or,
yeah. I was
cloud
stigmatized.
stigmatized.
For sure.
Dude, what was my excuse?
Stigmatized.
I was not stigmatized. I wasn't even I never had an
You
orgasm
were
one time. It was like the thrill of the
oh,
chase.
yeah. Oh, that's hard.
He
That's a huge thing.
he hooked me with the toxicity because
Yeah.
then he
Your
would be mean to
self-worth
me.
wasn't at
It
par
was
yet.
not because
Yeah.
this was like he was like the second person that I slept with after my heart was broken.
He's a rebound.
Yes. And he would be like mean, 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 and then he would like pick me up and put me against a wall. All is forgiven. All is forgiven.
I'd be like, "Yeah, anyways, so"
Please put that flag away where
Yeah.
I can't see it. It's
Can you
really
just,
bright.
like can you just tuck it away real quick? Just fucking throw it to push it to the side. Yeah. No, I get it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I that is probably that story for me is probably my most embarrassing and biggest mistake ever.
We've all made mistakes.
Oh, it was so long. It was weird too because, like, this person, I had the weirdest and most, like, intense connection with I've ever had in my fucking life.
Mm.
We also worked together. Guys, do not shit where you eat.
Don't date your
Just don't
coworkers.
do it.
Don't. Don't date
It
them.
doesn't end well, literally ever. I could literally feel his presence when he walked in the room. I wouldn't
Mm,
even know I couldn't see him. I just physically felt him there, and I remember telling Kyla and Sarah, I'm like, "I know when he's here. It's crazy." It sounds so stupid. I always knew when he was around. And we had this, like, insane sexual chemistry too that it was just always present no matter what. And at that time, I was like, I think that's why I was so, like, addicted to him,
mhm.
like, literally, and I didn't care what anyone else might have been going through while he was with me and he was seeing this girl.
Yeah,
I didn't care. And I was also so scared of losing him that I was like, "Yeah, I don't care what it
yeah.
takes, like, I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck I wanna
And
do."
then maybe he'll pick me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there were
I hope she moved on too.
I don't think she did.
You think they're still together?
I'm pretty sure they got back
Oh my
together. Yeah.
gosh.
They were split up for a while and they got back together. Mind you, she's way younger than him.
Oh.
Uh, I don't think it was her first serious relationship, but she was young. She was like 18, 18, 19, and he was like 26.
Oh my,
And I remember when I first found out, I'm like, "You're a predator.
that's so
What is wrong
gross.
with you?" And he fucking hated that shit. And I remember like, nothing against her. She's young. It's not her fault. But I just was dragging him because I'm like, this girl is young. She doesn't have a car. She doesn't have a license.
Mm,
She, like, what are you
it's a
doing?
baby.
She's just, yeah.
It's the
And
baby.
he, obviously made it seem like
No big deal.
it's no big deal. And I mean, they were together for a long time.
Ugh.
Hmm.
And then her brain finally developed. I hope she got
I
away.
don't think it did. Well, she did have some serious balls, and she did DM me twice.
Okay.
And she was like, "I wanna know, are you guys a thing or not? Like, just tell me." And I refused to fucking tell her.
Oh no, Des.
Yeah. And I remember telling her, I'm like, "You're a liar. If you guys aren't together and he would always say, like, "I'm stuck with her. I'm stuck," because they moved in together.
Oh my
Yeah, and
god.
he was always like, "I'm stuck, like, I can't get out of the situation, this and that," and I'd be like, That's crazy because she's literally asking me if we're seeing
What's
each other."
going on?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I cared, but I didn't. I wish now that I had told her because she deserved to know, but at that time, I was just, like, literally so in party mode that I was like, "I'm not about to lose out on, like, having my good time. Why do I care?"
Yeah.
Uh,
'Cause he probably brought fun to the party.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He pretty much introduced me
Okay.
to fun to the
He was
party.
feeding you the drugs.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
and then I
that's a
grew out of
valuable
that.
asset. I could see why you didn't wanna give a fuck.
No.
Yeah.
And, like,
We've all been there.
in my mind, I'm like, I know that, like, we're not ever gonna be a thing, but I was so, like, intrigued by this weird, like, insane connection that we had.
It was the drugs.
Yeah, I see that now. But to this day, I would say he was still probably the best sex of my life.
Yeah.
Maybe the drugs, I don't
I
know.
don't
I don't
know.
know because there was a lot of times where it wasn't about the drugs,
Right.
um, and it was whatever the fuck was going
Yeah, you
on
can have some crazy sexual chemistry
with someone,
with
but now I
somebody.
know that, like, that's not enough,
It's not,
and it's not even worth it.
but it is rare.
Yeah.
Especially with a man.
Yeah. Well, not like I know anything else, but yeah.
Oh, that's true. Just me
Not that I
talking.
know, yeah, but
I
yeah,
know, I remember when Sophia was like, "Do you miss having sex with guys?" to me and E,
uh
and I was like, "No." She's like
not one bit.
like, "It's really hard to find someone who's actually good at it." Yeah,
Yeah.
so that was my answer for that, but
I feel like finding a partner, like, you obviously want someone to match you in, like, your
match your
sex
freak.
drive. Yeah, it can someone match my freak,
It's gonna match
please?
my freak.
Be somebody with a good technique. But, I mean, like, it is a big deal, but it's not a deal
No.
breaker.
She can work on
You
that.
can work on it.
Yeah,
Anyone can be taught.
it's true.
But holy shit, yeah, it's so wild that that was some also a weird connection for us.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, we
This
definitely had
person.
that. Yeah. It's funny. I actually one of his teammates
Oh
was my
shit.
patient.
Did you tell him?
Of course.
What'd he say?
Well, we just saw him at the Costco the other day, and he's like, "Oh, how's the new job?" And then I was like, "Oh, yeah, babe, this is I'm not gonna I can't. It's a
This is
hip
blah blah blah.
it's a HIPAA violation." And then I was like, "Oh, yeah, he played with Marcus." And he's like, "Oh, yeah, I played with Marcus and this guy and somebody else." And then I was like, "I hope she didn't catch that." But I was like, "Did you catch him say his name?" She's like, "Oh, yeah, I caught that." I was like, "Fuck."
Savvy.
Yeah. She doesn't like these toxic stories, so maybe I'll tell her
No.
not to watch the bonus episode.
Just skip that
Just
one.
skip
We'll go to a more wholesome one
just
next
skip
time.
the
Someone
bonus episode.
else's toxic one.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for the bonus episode. Thank you guys for coming. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like, do whatever, share. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you have like any questions or you want me to talk about anything specific, also let me know. I appreciate everything and all the feedback. And we'll catch you next time.